to my channel. This is your favorite nurse, Bev. Today's video is gonna just be a little bit of tips and tricks on how I was successful on the ATI Proctored exam for medical surgical. If you are new to my channel, this is your first video. I am currently in the LPN to RN bridge program in the state of Florida. Each quarter we have to take a proctored exam that is proctored by ATI, and I've done a fundamentals proctored exam, and then I wasn't so lucky on the med surge proctored exam. I took it twice, and because I failed it twice, I had to sit out 12 weeks through school, and I retook it for a third time, and I was successful. So I'm just going to show you guys some of the things that I did to become successful. These are just tips. I don't have any questions to the exam. I'm not giving away any of the information. I just want to show you guys what I did. I'm sure that if you put in the work and follow these steps and do the work yourself, that you too will be successful on the ATI Proctored exam. So if you are interested, please continue to watch. So this is just what the ATI website looks like. I'm scrolling down just to show you briefly what it looks like and what you'll expect to see when you get there. So now I'm going to go to the student login, put my information in. Yep, that's me right there, C. Bonneville. That's my passing score, 71.1 on the third retake. God darn it. And so now I'm going to the results tab to find my proctor review that I talked about earlier. And I'm just showing you how it finds your individual score. You scroll down and you'll see where it says proctor review. Click on it and then it'll load up. And those were the sections I'm talking about. And they actually give you the book in PDF form, but I hate the computer, so that's why I have the hard copy book. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so these are my results from my ATI test. I took it twice. I failed it twice. I took it 3 times actually. But this was the score of my first one, which was a 65.6, and I took 50 minutes to answer 100 questions, but they only scored us on 90, as you can see right here. And you see the test date there. That was the day after our final. Then they gave us 5 days to study and come back and retake it a second time. I actually took like 9 minutes more, and I did worse on the second try. So that's why I ended up having to sit out. And this is what they call like your focused review. I'll show you guys when I do like the screen record how I got this information, but this is how I study. I went to the focus review and I printed out and it tells you all of the stuff you got wrong. So the section was, or the concept for the question was, safety and infection control, and it had something to do with seizures, precautions, and it's located in chapter 6 of the ATI book. Just to show you guys like little different things. Like this concept was alterations in body systems, head injury, hemodialysis, fluid and electrolyte imbalance. So basically what I did was printed out my focus review, illness management, which is disease management, like HIV, priority client teaching. So these are the things that like I focused on in the ATI book. So for example, one of the questions is spinal cord injury of a client who has a halo device. It's located in chapter 16. So let's go over here. This is an older edition. I'm using edition 9. I just ordered this book off of Amazon. I don't know who it came from, but it was like $25. So just so you know where to get it. Let's find chapter 16. Spinal cord injury, as you can see, chapter 16. So what I would do is when I got to chapter 16, I would just read I'm not going to really do too much because I don't need no copyright infringement. So if you guys wonder why I'm not really going in depth, I'm just giving you an overview. It's because I don't want anybody coming after your girl, because these coins are for me, not for nobody else. So step one was print out my review from ATI, look over what sections I got wrong, and I kind of looked between the two to see if I saw like an overlapping in concept, and if I did, I knew I needed to focus on it a little bit more. So I printed out my focus review, looked up the section, found the section in the book. That's step one. Step two is, for example, once I found it in the book, I would, like, the subject was electrolyte imbalance. It was located in chapter 44. These are my little study guides that I did. So therapeutic use, hypomagnesium is a serum mag, is less than 1.3, caused by malnutrition and alcohol ingestion. So I know a person that comes in with like alcohol abuse, that they're probably going to have low magnesium. These are the signs and symptoms. Watch for increased nerve impulse, hyperactive, deep tendon reflexes, positive schnoes, I don't know how to say that word, but Shine Stokes, introsu signs, education, eat dark green leafy vegetables, and to increase their dairy, to increase their magnesium levels. I need to check for bowel sounds because they'll probably be hypoactive. Look for bowel distension. Hypoactive bowel sounds, abdominal distension, and paralytic ileus is constipation, is what that all results to. So that person could possibly have like a bowel obstruction, which is deadly. The two main things, it's three main things you have to worry about in nursing: respiratory distress, cardiac arrest, and bowel obstructions. Those are the three things that will kill a patient. So they really, really focus on that. Also, what I did was to study for ATIs, I did a lot of ATI practice questions. I would read the question, I would answer it, and then at the end, I would, after I finished all of them, like I did hundreds of questions. Like this one had 88 questions in total. I didn't get to the end because I did get a little lazy because it can be time consuming. But I would read the question, answer it, and then I would go find the answer key and grade myself on how well I did. So just to recap, step one, print out my focus review, find where I'm weak, find that information in the book, highlight that information, do like a little concept. And I did this more than once. I didn't just do it twice. I did it a lot. Found the thing. This one was on blood transfusion. And then third step, I would do practice questions. You can always never go wrong with practice questions. Another resource I used was Judith Miller review for the NCLEX. I didn't have to pay for this. This was a service provided by my school. However, I just Googled it and I found her so that I could show you guys for the sake of this video. She is not cheap, but she's extremely thorough and very informative. So I suggest anyone, if you are struggling, to get Judith Miller because she'll get you down through there. Another thing I did was watch Kathy Park's videos. She come highly recommended from other nurses and my YouTube subscribers. You all told me to check her out, so I did. She reads each chapter and highlight what you need to know for it so that you won't be so overwhelmed by that large book. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to say thank you for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. Also, if you haven't already, please go to Instagram and follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube channel, Christen Renae, CHRISTENRENAE. I will be delighted to have you. We need to work, guys, so that we can get our subscriber count to 100,000. anyways, thank you all for your continued support. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.